Hi, dear family. Are you waiting for something? That answer that seems like it's never going to come? What if I told you the waiting has a greater purpose than you imagine? I'm Sister Amelia, and I want to share something that changed my life, understanding the power of God's silence during the wait. Have you ever thought about the meaning of the waiting period? It's not just empty time, it's a space for growth. When we plant a seed, we don't see the flower or fruit immediately. There's a period where nothing seems to happen, but underneath the soil, a lot is going on. The seed is taking root, strengthening itself to sustain what will one day be visible. The waiting in our lives is the same. It's the time when we are being prepared to receive what we long for. Have you ever wondered if you're truly ready for what you've asked for? Waiting also teaches us patience, and that lesson is priceless. We live in a world where everything is instant: food, information, messages. When the answer we want doesn't come immediately, we can feel frustrated or even doubt if it will ever come. But patience is a virtue that shapes us and makes us stronger. It helps us see beyond immediacy and understand that the most valuable things in life, relationships, dreams, achievements, take time. If you've experienced something like this, tap the like button so I'll know. Another key part of waiting is that it invites us to trust. Trust is the foundation of any relationship, whether with God, the universe, or even yourself. To trust is to say, I know that even though I can't see it, something is happening for me. This trust isn't blind. It's built on faith and the understanding that a greater purpose is guiding everything. Have you ever felt this trust? Share your experience in the comments. It might help someone else keep their faith strong. Who knows? Your story could inspire someone to hold on. Many times, in the silence of waiting, we find the deepest answers. When everything around us seems to pause, we're invited to look inward. That's when we can identify our fears and insecurities, but also our strengths and virtues. Waiting is a mirror reflecting what's in our hearts. Take this time to know yourself better. How about taking a moment to reflect on this? Write down in a journal what you've been learning during your waiting. Finally, waiting transforms us. It makes us more humble, more persistent, and more grateful. It prepares us for what's coming. Because you see, when the answer arrives, it not only solves a practical problem, but also celebrates the growth we've achieved while waiting. Have you noticed how things sometimes arrive at the perfect moment? 3 things to do while you wait. Let's start with the first point. Look inward. This is a powerful exercise. Instead of focusing only on what's outside, the answer, the solution, what you want, turn your attention to yourself. Ask yourself, am I truly ready for what I'm asking for? For example, if you want a new job, are you improving your skills? If you dream of a relationship, are you working on self-love? Self-awareness is the key to understanding if you're on the right path. Comment below. What area of your life do you feel needs improvement? Looking inward also means reconciling with your emotions. Sometimes, waiting brings anxiety, fear, and insecurity. Don't run from those feelings. Instead, face them with courage. Recognize what you're feeling and ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Remember, waiting isn't punishment. It's an invitation to grow emotionally. The second point is to cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool that shifts our perspective and makes room for what's coming. When we're grateful for what we already have, our energy changes. Imagine someone who constantly complains. They tend to attract more reasons to complain. Now think of someone who's thankful for every little thing. That person creates a positive environment where blessings flow more naturally. What can you be grateful for today? After this video, make a list of 10 things you're grateful for today. You'll be surprised. Being grateful also means recognizing what you've already achieved. Often, we're so focused on what we want that we forget to celebrate past victories. Look back and see how far you've come. It might be a work accomplishment, a problem you've overcome, or even just a day when you managed to keep hope alive. Write these victories down and notice how full your journey already is. Finally, the third point, connect with your faith. During the waiting, it's normal to feel lost or directionless. In these moments, faith can be the foundation that keeps us steady. No matter what your belief is, the important thing is finding something that brings you hope and peace. It could be a prayer, meditation, or even a moment of silence. Set aside a few minutes of your day for this. Have you ever experienced the power of faith in your life? These 3 actions, looking inward, cultivating gratitude, and connecting with your faith, are like tools you can use during the wait. They not only make the process lighter, but also prepare you to receive what's coming. Remember, the answer is already on its way. And while it hasn't arrived yet, you're growing, learning, and transforming. Now imagine this. The answer you've been waiting for finally arrives. It doesn't just resolve the situation you've been facing. It comes with lessons, a transformation that you could only achieve because of the waiting period. That's why waiting is so valuable. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. Have you ever experienced something like this? When we think we're waiting for something, many times it's life that's waiting for us to grow, mature, and be ready for what we're asking for. Because believe me, receiving something without being prepared can be more harmful than not receiving it at all. So, see the wait as a gift. It's shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for something greater. And that greater thing is coming. Not because you deserve it more than others, but because you're aligned with what's meant to be yours. During the wait, you've worked, grown, and transformed. Now, you're ready to receive what was always destined for you. Write in the comments what you believe is on its way into your life. I want to cheer for you. And while you wait, remember, time isn't just a stopwatch marking how long you've been waiting. It's an ally working in your favor. Imagine that time is building a bridge between you and the answer you desire. Every passing day is a step in that construction. It might seem like nothing is happening, but behind the scenes, God, or whatever name you choose, is aligning everything so the answer arrives at the perfect moment. Do you believe time can be an ally? Share your thoughts in the comments. Waiting often brings surprises, too. You start out waiting for something specific, and in the end, you receive more than you asked for. This happens because during the process, you grow, expand your vision, and learn to see things differently. The waiting period gives you the chance to understand what really matters. Maybe you've experienced this, waiting for something and when it arrived, realizing it was even better than you imagined. If that's happened to you, share your story in the comments. I love hearing about your experiences. Another powerful aspect of waiting is that it teaches us to value what we receive. When something comes too quickly, it's easy not to fully appreciate it. But when we wait, prepare, and face challenges along the way, the achievement becomes so much more meaningful. It's just like in nature. A tree that takes years to grow and bear fruit produces something much stronger and longer lasting than a plant that grows quickly. Think about this. What you're waiting for today could be the most important fruit of your life. And even if the answer you're longing for doesn't come exactly as you imagined, remember that this is also part of the plan. Sometimes what we receive isn't what we asked for, but what we needed, whether it's a lesson, an opportunity, or even a new path. See these moments as hidden gifts, ones we only come to understand over time. Have you been through something like this? Share in the comments. Your story might open someone else's eyes to this truth. Finally, I want you to leave this video with one certainty. Waiting isn't the end. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of a new version of yourself, stronger, more confident, more prepared. And when the answer arrives, it won't just be a yes or no. It will be confirmation that you were on the right path all along. So keep walking, keep believing, keep waiting, but do it with purpose. And remember, while you wait, life is shaping you for something amazing. Now it's your turn to act. If you felt this message touch your heart like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it too, and subscribe to the channel. Your interaction is what keeps this space alive and full of purpose. And remember, the answer is already on its way. Trust, wait, and get ready, because the best is yet to come.